On Christmas morning, a 68-year-old father sat alone at his dinner table, waiting for the three children he had sacrificed his entire life for, but they never came. Then, 3 months later, his children discovered a letter he had hidden for years, and what they found inside made all three of them drop to their knees. But here's the question. Why did their father leave that letter behind, and what secret was he taking to his grave? Daniel Carter was a 68-year-old father who had spent his entire life caring for his three children. On Christmas morning, he prepared dinner and placed 3 plates on the table, waiting for Michael, Sarah, and Jacob, but none of them came. Finally, Michael texted, "Dad, something came up. We can't make it today. Maybe next year." Daniel looked at the empty chairs and whispered, "It's okay, son," but his heart was breaking. For years, Daniel had sacrificed everything for his children. He helped Michael start his business, paid Sarah's college tuition, and supported Jacob after his divorce. He never wanted money or expensive gifts. He only wanted his family. But as his children became successful, they became too busy for him. Then Michael called and said, "Dad, you're getting older. Maybe you should sell the house." Daniel asked why. Michael replied, "Because none of us wants to deal with it later." Daniel was heartbroken. He realized they cared more about the house than about him. So he sold it and moved into a small apartment. His children divided the money and continued their lives. Daniel quietly stopped calling them because he didn't want to become a burden. Months later, Daniel collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. His 3 children finally came together. While Daniel was unconscious, the doctor gave Michael a small wooden box. Inside were 3 letters. Michael discovered that Daniel had secretly saved $180,000 for him. Sarah learned that Daniel had paid for her college by selling his wife's jewelry. Jacob's letter said, "I helped you because you were my son. That's what fathers do." Then they found one final letter. Daniel had written, "The money from the house is in a trust. You can have it only if you come together, not for money, but for each other. If you don't, give it to children who have no family." The 3 siblings looked at each other. Michael cried, "I thought Dad didn't need us anymore." Sarah whispered, "No. We stopped needing him." Jacob lowered his head. "We forgot what family meant." Then the doctor said, "He's awake." They rushed to Daniel's room. Michael held his father's hand and said, "Dad, I'm sorry." Sarah cried, "We forgot everything you did for us." Jacob whispered, "We made you feel like you weren't part of our family." Daniel opened his eyes and smiled. "I wasn't waiting for your money," he said. "I was waiting for you." The children hugged their father and cried. Months later, Daniel and his 3 children celebrated Christmas together in his cozy apartment. Michael looked at his father and asked, "Dad, do you miss the old house?" Daniel smiled and looked at his children. "No," he said, "because I finally have my family together again." That Christmas, they understood something important. A house is only a place, but family is what makes it feel like home. If you could call one person you love today, who would you call? Tell us in the comments. And if this story touched your heart, subscribe for more emotional family stories.